Hey guys, it's me, Natasha, coming to you live on Tuesday night, Taco Tuesday. I wish I was having tacos, but I'm not. I'm home. I had to work all day, so I'm here. But I wanted to come on here and share with you guys the crazy decision I made earlier this year that really rocked my world. And if you've been following me, watching my videos, thank you so much, and thank you for once again coming to watch me. I really appreciate your friendship, and I really appreciate that you keep coming back. So if you are watching this live, will you go ahead and type live in the comments? Or if you are watching this on the replay, will you type replay on the comments? I'm just so glad that you guys are here. So it's kind of nerve-wracking to go back and reflect and talk about this, even though I'm like knees deep in the decision that I made back in January. But to go back and reflect and then to announce it again like on a live video like this is really nerve-wracking. So if you don't know, back in January, I decided to partner with a luxury hair care company. It's actually a network marketing company, another big because a lot of people think that's crazy, right? Hey Jake, thanks for watching. And if you guys are watching me live, will you type live in the comments? Or if you're watching the replay, will you type replay? So this decision was crazy, especially because I see so many women out there getting into these businesses, trying them out and failing. I see so many women who get into network marketing and fail, or who just don't get the results that they want. Maybe they started out wanting it to be a hobby, hey Bethany, and maybe they really wanted to take it full time, but they just didn't have the resources, the wherewithal, the commitment to really do it. And I didn't want to be like that. You know, I was involved with a network marketing company in the past, having to do with health and wellness. And while I loved the ethos of that company, while I really loved what that company did, thank you, Bethany. This is what it looks like when I take out my twist. And I have to say it's because of the oil, girl. It adds so much shine. And I really love that like health and wellness company that I was partnered with, but the pay structure, the compensation, the training support, all of that stuff was lacking, and I didn't feel confident in being able to really grow my business to earn a full-time income. So when I came into this luxury hair care company, that was a big decision. It was a huge decision because, as we all know, every extra hobby, every extra task you take on takes up some of your time, right? If you know that your time is valuable, you only have so much of it, your time is limited, give me a 1 in the comments. Time is limited. Thank you, Jenna. I wish I had somewhere to go. I got off work and I was like, oh, let me take out these braids and like see what they look like. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Someone take me on a date or something. I don't know. I guess I'll go on a dinner date with my dog. But yes, your time is limited. So I wanted to make sure that this decision wasn't something that I was going to regret later. I wanted to make sure that this decision was something that would really carry me forward through the year to get to my long-term vision, my long-term goals of really paying off my debt, you guys. That's my biggest thing right now. Paying off my debt and getting rid of that burden, getting rid of that monkey on my back. It's been sitting back there since 2013 when I graduated, and I'm ready to get that shit gone, okay? And so I really wanted to make sure this decision, this business, this opportunity that I was jumping into was gonna be worthwhile, and that I was really gonna put my full effort and my full heart into it so that I could really grow it into something that was gonna be fruitful. So, you know, when I decided to partner with this company, with this luxury hair care company, I really got in tune with why I needed this, why this needed to be a game changer for my life. And I keep that why, I keep those reasons at the forefront of my attention. Have you guys ever heard of a book called Start With Why? It's by Simon Sinek, I think. But he talks about the reason why you do something, not necessarily what you do, but the reason why you do something is more important than what you actually do. And I believe that. The reason why you start a business, the reason why you go to school for 4 to 10 years, the reason why you get into the profession you're in has to be stronger than the belief in what you're actually physically doing, because you have to keep your mind in the game if you want to be successful in the game. And that's what I've really been learning with this business. And for me, it had to start with giving myself permission to actually do it, to take the leap, and then to be successful with it. And I think a lot of us don't realize how much permission we need to give ourselves to not just, you know, make a decision, but to make a decision, take action, and then be successful with it. And I think that was one of the things that was really holding me back in my previous business. I think was one of the things that was really holding me back in the beginning of this business. Even though I was growing, I still had these mind blocks. I still had these mental shifts that I needed to make. And if you've ever been doing something, if you've ever had your eyes like set on a goal or set on a prize, and you felt like there was a piece missing, or you felt like you were holding yourself back in some way, give me a 2 in the comments. That's a lot of us. And a lot of times we seek affirmation from other people. We seek the approval of our family. We seek the approval of our friends. We seek the approval of our spouses. And from that approval, we're really asking permission. We're kind of really asking those people like, I made this scary decision. Are you giving me permission to be successful? Are you giving me permission to really go balls to the wall with it? Are you giving me permission to really, follow my dream and follow my vision and do something greater for myself than what I've ever thought was possible before? I saw that. I saw those things. I saw my success. I saw creating a greater life for myself. I saw myself paying down my debt. I saw myself literally going through the motions of using this business to drive my life forward, but I still needed to ask permission. And so, I've been doing a lot of personal development on a daily basis, and I realized the biggest person who I need to ask permission to be successful with my business, to be successful with my long-term goals, to be successful even just with relationships and with family and with friends is myself. Have you guys ever actually asked yourself permission when you made that game-changing decision in your life? Did you ask yourself permission? If you did, type me. If you didn't, type no. I think most of us don't. But what I've realized, reflecting back on this decision that I made, reflecting back on this decision that really rocked my world to go into business for myself, to do it in partnership with a network marketing company, despite the stigma, despite the negative reputation out there, I had to ask myself permission first. And it took me a little while to grant it, but when I did, I started seeing all my actions. I started seeing all the work that I was doing really moved me forward. And it really started to feel not just like I was chasing success, but that I could actually embody it, and that I felt like, yes, I'm supposed to be successful. God put me here for a purpose. I'm supposed to be successful. I'm supposed to be someone who helps others. I'm supposed to be someone who, helps women heal their frizzy, fried, dried up hair. I'm supposed to be someone who can show people that no matter what area in life you're in, no matter what stage in life you're in, oh, thank you, Jake. You're so sweet. No matter what area in life you are in, you can be successful if you just give yourself permission first. And honestly, that's one of the things I'm grateful for, probably for being in this business, is just realizing this confidence that I needed to gain and I needed to grow, and then realizing that a lot of it was lacking because I didn't realize how much I really needed to ask. I really needed to give myself permission. I really needed to give myself permission to be successful, to have more wealth, to be able to put my life in a better place so I can help my family's life be in a better place, so I can help women in my community's lives to be in a better place. Before, I kind of just still had this thought process like, I could go into business for myself, but I don't want to be wealthy. I don't want to be too wealthy, because people look on wealth as bad. People look at other people being too successful as being bad. They see it negative. They see it as someone who left people behind. They see it as someone who is selfish. They see it as someone who is devoid of emotion and empathy. But I don't think it's like that at all. I think that I'm very empathetic. I think that I care so much about other people, and I really want to see them succeed. But you have to help yourself first. And so when I made this decision to go into business for myself, it was so that I could help myself first, so that I can then help other people. Is that something that you want to do? I think it's something that we all can easily do if we give ourselves permission first. If we give ourselves permission first to make that big leap. Hey, Samantha, thanks for joining. And if you guys are watching live, will you type live in the comments? Or if you are watching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming back and watching. Type replay and give yourself permission. I want you to let me know you were here, and in doing so, give yourself permission to go after what you were really put on this earth to do. To stop being so accepting of the mediocre, to stop being so accepting of a life that is lacking, to stop being so accepting of having these dreams that you don't go after and just going through the motions day to day. How long should anybody just go through the motions? I honestly don't think you should ever feel like you're going through the motions. You should feel like you're striving. You should feel like you're thriving. You should feel like you are building yourself up to be the person that you want to be. and we should always have bigger goals for that. So I don't know, I think this video is kind of like a hodgepodge of a lot of stuff, but I really wanted to get on here and let you know that 4 months ago I made a decision that has changed my life. It's changed my confidence, it's changed my view and perspective of myself, it's changed my view and perspective of wealth, and it's changed my view and perspective of how much reach I want to have in helping other people. And I really want all of that for you guys too. I want you to realize how much reach you can have, how many people you can help, how many lives you can touch, like Martha has touched lives. Thanks for being here, Martha. I want you to realize how many lives and people you can reach and help by helping yourself first. And for me, helping myself first was the decision to go into business for myself with this luxury hair care company and really taking ownership of my confidence and my success and giving myself permission to be that person who can help others. And I really want that for you guys too. So give yourself permission. Before I end this video, I also really want to send you an invitation. You are watching because you're my friends, and I want my friends to get in on what I am loving and what's really helping me. And I want you to consider this for yourself. So on Thursday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, we are hosting like an opportunity event. It's going to be this live, kind of like webinar, kind of like Facebook videos streaming in our hair group, and we're going to be talking about what it is that we do as hair consultants with this business, how we make this business work for our busy lives, why it's been so successful in our team specifically, because you know, our team is something special. I feel like we have this dynamic, we have this leadership, we have this coaching, support, and training that other people don't have. And we're going to be talking about all of that, how it's worked for our lives, and how it can really work for your life too if you are searching and seeking something to move your life forward instead of just sitting and staying stagnant in that same place, which doesn't feel good for any of us. So you guys, if that sounds like something you want to consider for yourself or something you just want to watch and be a part of, no obligation, send me a message because this is your invitation. You are my friend, and friend, I want you to start making moves and give yourself permission to do the damn thing. Okay, you guys, I gotta go. I see a question that just popped up, so I'm going to answer it when I get off this video. But thank you all so much for being here, and actually thank you so much for, I'm going to answer your question right now. She says, how did you stop the little voice in your kind telling you that sales are not good? Well, to be quite honest, I think of sales as service. I don't do cold messaging. I don't do cold calling. I share what I love. And when people reach out to me, before I reply back, I ask myself, how can I be of service to this person? What can I do to really bring some positivity and help change their life in the way that they're asking me? How can I show up for them? How can I be in service of them? Because if someone is reaching out to you about something that you are selling or a service that you provide, they are seeking your help. They are seeking your attention, and they're seeking your hand to hold and guide them into a place that's going to serve them. So if you can think of sales as service, I think you can drown out that little voice in your head that's trying to hold you back from giving yourself permission to be successful. So think of yourself as being in service of others, no matter what it is you do, no matter what a job you have. Ask yourself, how can I be in service of others, and how can I bring the positivity to them today? That's kind of what I tell myself. So you guys, I'm going to go. If this was helpful, please share it on your timeline. Please share it with someone who you think needs this. Let's see how many people we can reach, and I hope that this was helpful for you. Namaste. Have a good night, you guys. Bye.